The Business Caselette, where we take a look at little bits of business to try to leave our sessions a little more understanding about the business that surrounds us. Now, this video is airing on March 25th, and as a proud Greek American, I'm obliged to say Happy Greek Independence Day. Cheers! Stini yamas! This is just water. Alright, before we get started, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button below. I'm sure you hear this all over YouTube, but it really does help show the YouTube algorithm that we've got quality content on this channel. Now, today we're talking all about retail collaborations. First, I'm going to walk you through the most common goals behind collaborations, and then I'll share a few best practices that need to be considered to make a successful campaign. I'll even share some examples of successes and failures throughout the video free of charge, or the slight price of hitting that like and subscribe button. Alright, first up, let's talk about a collaboration's goals. As I alluded, a brand collaboration can have many goals, but at the core, there's a primary mission to both access a new customer base and either match or elevate the brand's identity. That's right, a collaboration is most valued for building mutually elevated and broadened brand awareness across the combined brand's footprint. For example, let's look at the collaboration between North Face and Gucci. For North Face, this collaboration is super valuable. It elevates the brand and repositions it in customers' minds. Following this collaboration, it's likely that customers will value the brand higher and may even be willing to pay higher prices in the future. On the Gucci side of the equation, Gucci is accessing a whole new market of North Face fans. North Face fans are ride or dies. They love their North Face, and Gucci wants in on that community. Perhaps these fans haven't considered Gucci yet, or maybe they're a fan of both brands, but the goal is that they're ready and able to make an impulse buy to snatch up the latest collab styles. Collaborations also build anticipation, hype, and exclusivity around both brands. This is a very basic feature that essentially encapsulates the idea of once it's gone, it's gone. It's like a combined tour of your two favorite musical artists. You'll likely have one chance and one chance only to see them perform together on stage before they move on to the next greatest collaboration. Now, we've touched on price positioning a few times without calling it out directly. Let's talk about how collaborations are likely able to charge an elevated price. Simply put, this feature at its core speaks to the definition of true luxury. Formally speaking, true luxury is seen as art, in which case price is simply not an object. Now, coming back down to reality for the majority of consumers, or at least consumers in the US, price is indeed an object. However, collaborations are still likely to charge a premium no matter what industry segment they're addressing. Why is that? Well, the same way that a painter may have only made a few masterpieces within a certain time frame, a luxury collaboration typically comes in the form of a limited edition concept. Now, when thinking about what collaborations would be successful, we can reflect back to the campaign's goals. Goal number one is to assess a new customer base through the other brand's fan base. To do this, it would only make sense that the brand's identities were aligned. Let's start to understand this with a failed example. An example of a failed collaboration might be the Cole Haan and Slack collaboration. As much as I love my Cole Haan shoe technology and Slack for my business and team building needs, I don't exactly want to scream my allegiance from my sneakers. Now, onto an exemplary collaboration. Perhaps a more realistic collaboration would be the latest Bad Bunny and Adidas collaboration. Judging by the fact that the limited edition $160 sneakers sold out in less than 5 minutes and are now trading at over $900 on StockX or other resellers, I'd say it was a pretty successful collab. But in any case, do you see how the target markets and brand personalities behind that collaboration are aligned? That's the goal, friends. Another best practice to consider is your competitive environment. What are brands around you doing? An accessible example to think about is Target or H&M and their endless collaborations with prestige designers. Now, if you were Kohl's or Forever 21, this might throw a wrench in your business model. You might begin to think, can we compete on that level? Could we be sparking some collaborations too? What would the cost of those collaborations be? How much revenue would they bring in? Would it be enough to offset the cost of the campaign? All great questions, and all questions that retailers consider. Now, what sparked this caselet was actually a notification I got about an Adidas and Peloton collaboration dropping today. And as I thought about it a bit more, I started to wonder, what's the goal of this collaboration? On the surface, I don't think this is a surprising collaboration. They're both well-known brands dedicated to athletics and fitness. But digging a bit deeper, I'm not too sure that Adidas is top of mind for the cycling community. Instead, I would expect that Nike might be higher on that list, especially with their long-standing sponsorship of Lance Armstrong back in the day. Or maybe Lululemon would be higher up there with their prior collaboration with SoulCycle. And then it hit me. Perhaps Adidas recognized that they were not top of mind for cycling and saw this as an opportunity to throw their hat in the ring. Nonetheless, I think the collaboration makes sense. And and the ultra-loyal Peloton following, mixed with the Adidas superfan, has the potential for great value creation. Of course, this is only my take on it, and the beauty of branding is that there's always someone else with a unique perspective. So don't be shy, let me know in the comments below what you think. Okay, that's all I've got for you. I hope you feel a little stronger in your ability to read brand collaborations a bit more strategically. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.